Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Anick Gervais. I am a superstar director with this fantastic family. And these Discover Aha moments are just incredible, super amazing. And thank you so much, Candy and Andy, for doing this. This is incredible. So I'm super excited to talk to you guys about mindset. Mindset is definitely how I was able to become an SSD in 2.3, in how many months is that? 12 times 2 plus 3, 27 months. Magali said it, 27 months. Thank you, Magali. Hey, Kaylee. Hey. Okay, so we're gonna dive right in here. I'll wait a couple seconds, but I'm super thankful to be here, and it's really exciting. And I hope, my computer, I have so many tabs open, and I hope that it's okay when you guys watch. You always put a smile on my face. Oh, Amber. Okay, yay, people are rolling in, rolling in. Yes, okay, awesome. So if you follow my Instagram, you'll know that today I actually talked about stop being a slave to your phone and start being a slave to yourself, to your growth. We are just addicted to this phone. And if we weren't so addicted to this phone, we would have more time to become successful. We would have more time to do the things that we want to do. So a lot of people are like, Anick, how do you recruit? Anick, how do you get sales? How are you so positive? How, and those, it's all about mindset. And when I became an SSD, literally I had a thought that said, Anick, what if they find out? What if they find out? And the other thought said, find out what, Anick? That you use magic to get here. And now I'm hearing, I'm getting a brain fart. Now I'm hearing other people saying, it wasn't magic. I worked really hard. I did work really hard, but I feel like I am all about mindset, and I'm a huge believer that thoughts become things. I'm a huge believer that my brain is super duper powerful. Some of you may have known my story. When I was a teenager in high school, I was super depressed, highly suicidal. And then when I was 17 years old and I moved to a different city all by myself, I was like, hey, Nick, do you want to give life a try? Do you want to be happy? And it's like, yeah, I do want to be happy. So then you need to make a choice. I'm going to close some tabs here. You need to make a choice. Life is about being happy, and life is about an adventure, and life is supposed to be fun. I'm trying to do two things at one time, and my computer's taking forever. I'm so sorry. Anyways, there you go. I'm frozen. Sorry. Okay, here, I'm back. All right. So I decided, okay, Anick, you need to change something. I needed to change. I was always looking at I was blaming my teachers for my unhappiness. I was blaming my parents. I was blaming the whole world. And then when I read the book, The Secret, and then watched the movie, The Secret, and started learning about the law of attraction, how thoughts become things, that was mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. And I was like, wait a second. I've created this depression in my mind. I've created all these negative situations in my mind. Yeah, Nick, you attracted them. You actually attracted these situations in my life. Of course, there's situations a little bit out of our control. But then if I was in a positive environment, if I was more positive and I worked on myself, I would be able to see certain situations differently. So I decided, I was going on Facebook and I was just seeing negativity. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much negativity. I get depressed when I go on Facebook. I'm going to start being the change. I'm going to start being positive. I'm going to start only posting positive things ever. And if I do post negative things, I am going to twist it and tell people what I've learned from this situation. So all of a sudden, I was just posting positive. And then all of a sudden, Scentsy came into my life. I did not want to sell Scentsy. I had a really good corporate job in the mining industry, and it was a great, flexible, great paying money. I do make more money today than I did then, and my parents thought I was crazy by leaving this company. They're like, as if, and I'm like, I don't like it. I don't love it. Like, I need to be passionate. I need to love what I do, and if I don't love what I do, I'm just not that good at it. So I had a girl. She came to my house. She's no longer with Sensi. I rolled up past her. She got angry and resentful instead of using, what I did to her advantage. She's missed out on like so much money, probably like $40,000-$50,000. Seriously, you just never know who your people are going to be. You never know. You just never know what's going to happen. Okay. And you might recruit a girl who recruits a girl who recruits a girl. And then this girl ends up being a rock star. And then she ends up, you just never know. Okay. So I always have the mentality that things will just work out on its own. And then so Sensi came in my life, and it was like the biggest blessing in my life. And it just like kind of took off pretty quick. It was like the perfect time. But again, I was that positive person on Facebook. And then I was like, whoa, look at all this stock I got, like for $129. This is amazing. Don't even sell this stuff. Do not sell this stuff. Just buy the kit. Just buy the kit. Look at all this stuff I got. So I was positive. I was enthusiastic. And then people bought the kit. 5 people bought that kit that month. Hello? Those 5 people are still selling today because they bought the kit to use the product. And then they fell in love with it and then told people, hey, I have the kit, you want the testers? And then they start testing, blah, 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 start smelling away. Those 5 people are not still, I think 3 out of the 5 are. But it was just because, one, I was a girl who was super positive on Facebook. So if you're going to join some person, you get sometimes messages of someone like, I've been thinking about joining Sensi. Well, they're going to send that message to a girl who they want to be part of her life or part of her team. They're not going to send that to a message of a girl that's like, oh my God, I was stuck in traffic for like 3 hours. And oh my God, my boyfriend did this. And oh my God, this happened to me. And my kid, you are not being the change. There's enough of negativity in the world. Do you watch the news? I don't, because it makes me depressed. Oh my gosh, my mouth is so big, eh? Too much for you guys? Okay, sorry. So of course, people are going to join me, So, but it's not just mindset, guys, okay? A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, Anick, you just believe in the hocus pocus and you do your affirmations and you like read a ton of books. My favorite book right now. When I'm done reading it, I'm rereading it because it's incredible. I journal. I write a bunch of stuff in here. I journal all the time, the other side of Nick. I talk about life, what I've learned. I look at my day yesterday and I try, okay, how could I have made that better? It's all about mindset. I need to improve my mind. I need to improve what I thought of yesterday. Maybe yesterday was a bad day, but I don't want to think about only the bad things. I want to think about all the good things. And something bad happened. Why? Okay, did I attract this? Let's change my mindset. Oh, there's a silver lining in that situation, right? Okay, let's write this down. And then that feeds my mind. So I want to find some facts for you guys about the brain, how the law of attraction is actually a thing and it's proven scientifically. You can go Google it. And we all know if you can Google it, it actually means it works, right? Okay, so can you see me? Because I'm on a different page here. Yeah, okay. My cat is driving me insane. Okay, visualization creates results. Psychologist Allen set out to prove the power of visualization through experiment. Researching an Australian psychologist gathered a group of basketball players and split them into 3 groups. The intent of this study was to demonstrate the effectiveness of visualization and how the players converted free throws. So 3 groups were followed. One group practiced 20 minutes every single day. The second group visualized themselves making free throws. I was captain of my basketball team, by the way, but didn't participate at all in practice. So The second group did not participate. All they did was visualization. The third group did not practice and did not do any visualization. The results were amazing. The group that only visualized demonstrated marked improvements and were nearly as accurate as the players that actually practiced. The third group can be expected. They regressed. Whoa. So if you think you are not good at recruiting, if you think you are not a good coach, if you think you're not good at sales, then maybe you should start visualizing yourself having these incredible conversations with your imaginary friend here. Hello, Julie. I think you'd be a great consultant. Don't you think you'd be a great consultant? No, I don't really know many people. Well, how many people are on your Facebook? I have 100. Well, that's 100 people. And then those 50 and those 100 know someone. And don't you have 2 sisters and a brother? Yeah. Well, they have like siblings and cousins. Oh, no, that's also your siblings and cousins. And did you have a doctor's appointment? You could talk to your doctor. You know, it just goes on. And you have these conversations. And then you're like, oh my God, Julie, you want to join? Yeah, I want to join. Whoa, I got to recruit. And then you have those conversations. It sounds silly. You think I'm a quack, but it works. It works, man. Visualization is so powerful that you need to start visualizing success. Some of you guys earned awards and are doing so great in business, but you're still like, oh, but other people are doing better than me. Who cares? You're doing amazing. And you're in the race with yourself. And let's focus on your achievements. You need to share those successes. You need to write them down. And when you're having a shitty day, you're going to go there and read everything you've gone through. Oh my gosh, October 1st, this was 2005 because I just grabbed this. What a magical moment I'm having. Yeah, inspired as usual, extremely inspired. Is this a deja vu? So you need to visualize yourself having so many customers. Woo! Money, 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 money. If you guys watch my world tour video, you'll know that I have a money dance because the law of attraction, man, thoughts become things. If you don't like money, money doesn't like you. Money loves me because I want to attract as much money as possible. So I have a money dance. This is my money dance. Money, 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 money. Money. I find money everywhere. Everywhere. Okay? So you need to have a money dance. And you need to attract money. You need to attract success. One of my affirmations that I had, I wonder if I still have it in my bathroom. But I used to put sticky notes everywhere in my house. And it would be really cool if it's still there. It's not. I think it's upstairs. But I had sticky notes, and it was, I am successful, I am gifted, I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I attract success, I make things happen, and I was always constantly saying those things because I didn't think I was beautiful, I didn't think I was smart, I didn't think I was going to go anywhere. I literally thought that I was going to jump off a cliff. Like, that's how close I was to life. There was no actual cliff. There was other things, but we're not going to go there. But I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be here. I thought, you know, nobody loved me, that I was screwed up. But what I realized is that we all have gifts, and that even the people that you don't think are going through their own thing are going through their own thing. So everybody has a story, and it's really beautiful, and life is beautiful. And I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm so grateful to be part of Sensi. Yes, Leanne. So many of you guys are parents. And what do you teach your kids? You know, you tell your kids to love themselves. You tell the kids to face their fears, but you're not doing it. You need to start doing it. You need to start going for it. So if you follow me on Instagram, I wrote a post, and the picture says, "You're stupid." That's the post. It says, "You're stupid." And it was just to make a point. It was, "You're stupid." Okay? And it was just like, did that hurt your feelings, me calling you stupid? Why? I don't even know who you are. I have no idea everything you've accomplished. I have no idea what you have come through in life. But yet, if I call you stupid, a girl who doesn't know who you are, it really affects you. You're going to let that deteriorate your day. You're going to let that ruin your day, possibly your week, possibly your month. It might actually be the thing that pushes you into a depression. But I don't know anything about you. I don't even know the truth. So you're going to let that bother you. But you tell yourself that every day. You tell yourself shitty things every day. You tell yourself, we have 60,000 thoughts per day, and on average, 80% of them are negative. So 80% of your thoughts are negative. 80% are like, I'm not good enough. Oh, maybe the Sensei thing's not working out. Oh, I'm not really good mentor. I'm not really good coach. I'm not really good mom. I'm not really good this. I'm not really good that. You're doing that all the time. You are in control of those thoughts. So the amount that you care about so much about what other people who know nothing about you, you care so much about that. If you grab that energy and you threw it back to yourself and you decided to own and take responsibility of your actions and your thoughts and start, as soon as you have a bad thought, you go, love, 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 love. I am great. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am successful. As soon as those thoughts come in, I am great. I am an achiever. You know, another affirmation I have is, I'm a recruiting rock star. I'm a recruiting rock star. I'm a recruiting rock star. Jocelyn Hillman from my world tour actually made keychains. I'm a recruiting rock star, to give to people for you to remind yourselves that you're a recruiting rock star. And then my other one, if you guys watch, I'm a sales machine. It works much better if you do it in that tone like that. I'm a sales machine. It just has way more of an effect, and you'll notice things will just happen and sales will just come your way. Seriously, guys, it works. I'm telling you, this stuff is not like voodoo stuff. Talk to Anna Hughes. She went on the Elevate group last night and she talked about it. She thought this was all hocus pocus. And she started grabbing affirmation cards and she started telling themselves every day. And she, I think, got 6 recruits last month. And she was like in a slump with recruiting. But this is what happens. Are you guys in the slump? Are you guys feeling like not where you want to be? Well, it's because your thoughts are there. It's because you've allowed your thoughts to go into a slump. You need to stay excited. You need to stay pumped. Oh, you need to eat healthy. You need to wake up early and do the work. When do you have time to feed your mind, body, and soul? You know, are you drinking enough water? Are you doing affirmations? Are you journaling? I need inspiration. You become an inspiration. You are here for a reason, man. You are here for a reason. There's this beautiful creator that created you and wanted you to be here. Did the creator want you to be here to just live a mediocre sheep life? You are a lion. You are meant to roar. Roar. Right? Let me tell you about the other study. All right. Okay, this one's cool. People can think their way to releasing weight. Yeah. So you could think your way out of losing weight. And I've talked a lot about people that when I am eating a bag of chips, a lot of people think, well, I'm going to eat this bag of chips and it's going to go right to my butt. And I'm like, I'm going to eat this bag of chips and my intestines are going to break it down because my intestines are super powerful and I'm going to poop it out after I have my coffee tomorrow morning because I'm pretty regular and that's what's going to happen. And it's not going to go to my butt. I'm trying to make it go to my boobs, but that's not working, okay? But anyways, okay, so this experiment involved Harvard psychologists and a group of mostly overweight hotel maids. Despite exceeding the recommended amount of exercise, 67% of maids did not consider themselves physically active. Yet the psychologist was telling them that you guys are doing a lot of activity more than the average because every day you're walking, you're pushing, you're pulling, and all that stuff. So to test the Langer, the psychologist, predicted that the maids' viewpoint on their physical activity were making it difficult for them to lose weight. To test their hypothesis, Langer gathered half the maids, took their physical measurements, and explained that they were exceeding the amount of exercise recommended by the surgeons. So they are exceeding the amount of exercise that the doctors say that you should do. And he took half of them and told them that. The other group's result, the other half was given no information. So the other half were measured but weren't given any information. After a month, Lager's team returned to the hotel for reevaluation. The maid that were evaluated and given information had decreased in systolic blood pressure, weight, and waist to hip ratio. The other group's results were insignificant. Larger attributes these physical and likely psychological benefits to a simple change in mindset. So this is proving that if you do not think what you're doing is actually producing results, that right there is ruining it for you. But if a maid was like, whoa, I'm being active, I'm pushing this cart, I'm being active, and I didn't know that the doctors say that I am actually working out, and I didn't even realize I was working out. I thought I was just doing my job. They ended up losing weight. I am telling you this because I want you to realize that I'm not kooky. I'm not like playing hocus pocus. I'm not a witch, but there is power in your mind. And mindset is one of the most important thing of your life. It is probably the most important thing in your life. Because how you wake up in the morning, if you're like, oh no, it's Monday, I'm gonna have a bad day. Everything happens to Eeyore. I'm always surprised how Eeyore kept having his friends. Because if I had a friend like Eeyore, I'd be like, honey, I need more excitement in my life. I can't have a Debbie Downer around me all the time. But anyways, he's so cute and probably cuddly, and that's probably why. So you can be like, wake up like, whoa, I'm alive. I'm alive. I have possibilities. I can do things. I can go for a walk. You can do whatever you want. Really, you can do whatever you want. And that is great. Some people are in a hospital bed. Some people are dying. Some people are dead in a cemetery and would love to have the opportunity to be you right now, to have this super amazing opportunity, to be part of this aha moment, to get your mind soaked up, to get all this inspiration. People would die for this. Well, would they die? They wouldn't die. They would switch place with you. Okay, let me tell you about another. There's another one. So the brain can produce serotonin on its own. Just letting you know that happens. Thought management lowers your stress. Smiling improves the mood. So I've tried to do that for a whole day once I was walking around and I was walking everywhere and I was like this the whole time. I was just like walking around with a big smile on my face because I heard about this experiment that when you're depressed, and I think I was having like a really depressed moment. So I just decided to smile the whole time. Everyone looked like me, like I was smoking some crack, but it was like, I made so many people smile. Like, it's so contagious that after I noticed that so many people were smiling, I was like, oh my gosh, like I had such a beautiful day. And they were just all smiling. Everyone was smiling. It was just so cool. So when you're having a bad day, just smile. Just be the change, man. Just be the change. Oh, my 10-year-old. Okay, so watch your lingo, Anick. Watch your lingo. Her 10-year-old's listening to me. Visualize. Oh, no, I already said that one. There's one more. Maybe it was another one. So literally the extra, is it this one? Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Quantum physics. Okay, quantum physics is a real thing. Okay, so Google it. Quantum physics is uncovering that one's perspective, no, that's not the word, one's perception and beliefs about reality actually alters reality to fit that perspective. For example, this is huge. Scientists have performed experiments attempting to discover whether the basic building blocks of our universe are either particles or waves. They argued, and scientists obtained different results whenever they experimented was performed. And eventually they took a step back and began experimenting in a new way. They discovered that the fundamental building blocks became waves or particles, depending on the experiment of the scientist doing the experimenting. If the scientists expected them to be particles, that's what appeared to be. If the scientists expected them to be waves, that's what they appeared to be. This new understanding of our world has yet to make it to the mainstream individual. Thus, people continue to believe that their reality is the way it is because something beyond their control, when in fact, their reality is the way it is because of the specific way they expect it to be. What? Crazy. This explains why most successful individuals place so much importance on their minds. They realize that they can create their own reality by their beliefs, and so they throw their full efforts into cultivating a mindset that is inevitable, that leads them to a phenomenal success they enjoy. While the average person forever blames people and circumstances for their failure, the successful individual always looks within for the source of both achievement and failure. They look for the source of both achievement and failure. How are we going to achieve anything by not failing? We need to fail. I have but one question for you. If your success in life is almost entirely a result of how you use your mind, how much time are you devoting in developing it? Probably not enough. Okay? So I wanted a bottle of water and it just appeared on my desk. Just kidding, my friend gave it to me. So this should be mind-blowing. This should be mind-blowing, and if it's not, you're probably a computer. You're definitely a robot. Because this is proof that if you take 10 minutes every day and visualize your dreams, visualize you walking down as a director, as a star director, a superstar director. You're walking down and you feel how happy it makes you feel because you can visualize it. But if you want to make it a step above, you want to feel the feeling of that bringing. You want to feel the feeling of accomplishing or receiving that what you want. Feel that feeling. And all of a sudden, these really random things will start happening to you. And it is the coolest thing ever. Okay? So, I hope you liked what I told you. I hope you are realizing that you're in complete control, and I hope you start changing your mindset, and I hope you realize that the junk you allow in your brain creates junk in your life, and that you're better than that. You're better. You deserve a beautiful garden in your mind with beautiful flowers, not like a bunch of weeds. When's the last time you went into your mind and you took out the weeds? It's time. The weeds could be people in your life. So you take them out, because if you're telling them like, oh my gosh, like I'm learning all this stuff, and someone's like, oh my gosh, that's hocus pocus, and they're really negative, you don't need them in your life. All right, moving on, guys. So our next speaker is Carol Bishop Houck. Carol Bishop, superstar director and founding Scentsy consultant. Joined in 2005 when no one even knew what Scentsy or wickless candles even were. Earned lots of awards and trips, but what most importantly, she's funny, sarcastic, and knows to drop a swear word or two. She's like fitting perfectly. Me and her are so alike. And we're bunking together at Summit. I'm really excited. You'll never know what's going to come out of her mouth. That's true. We can totally relate with that, huh? Her topic is Kiss It, how to stick with it for 14 years and avoid a burnout in 30 minutes or less. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy Carol. She is going to have so much awesomeness to tell you. Thank you guys for watching, and change your mind. You are worth it. You are better than you think. You're stronger than you think. I am more than the eye can see. The world's strength and power rests inside of me. Take care. Brush your hair. Whoop, whoop.